Hello, everybody. It's the LITA Performance Hour, and we're here with Hali Hammer and Randy Berge and Victoria Ryan and me, John Gruenstein, and my banjo. And my banjo doesn't have a name, but I could give it a name. But anyway, we'll see. And it's so great to be here and to see everybody, or not see everybody, but whatever. It's Zoom. And I will play, amazingly enough, You Are My Sunshine. And you'll join me, I hope. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. Here we go! You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. Here we go! You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. There we go, and there is definitely sunshine today. I was out at a...
Hey, Eugene is on. That's cool from Hawaii. And Windsor Rosewood, thank you, Belinda, for getting all those tablets lit up. You're the only facility on so far, but thank you. I know what an effort it is. I got 8 tablets and 8 headphones waiting here in my garage. I got to get a date to take them over there. All right.
Well, Eugene, are you in Hawaii or are you in Nebraska? Well, Eugene.
Um, I'm in Nebraska, but I got some bad news today. A couple hours ago, I found out that I have COVID,
Oh,
so
no.
I am isolating from my family.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, at least for 5 days. Yeah, it's just been a game changer today.
Wow.
But I'm here for a concert. I didn't go out to see my mother. I was planning to see my mother today, but things change.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Do you think you got it on the plane? Probably, I guess, huh?
Yeah, my reservation was canceled earlier, and I came in on Tuesday. So I've just been here for 3 days, and I just got tested today because I was planning to go out to see my mother, and I didn't want to go out unless I had a negative test, and that didn't happen.
Oh.
But uh,
These are
I'm
the times that try men's souls.
yeah. Actually, I'm feeling well until I got to the pharmacy and they told me I was positive.
Oh.
Now I'm just feeling a little ill at ease, but otherwise I'm
Oh.
okay.
Oh, good. All
Well,
right.
maybe later on in the program I'll sing. Well, Callie has a whole bunch of songs about COVID, but I wrote one at the beginning of the pandemic, and maybe I'll dig that up and try to remember the words and sing it for you. But here I'm going to put myself on spotlight. I'll just...
Well, great to see you all.
Great to see you. Well, hope you're well. All right, how about we play circle game? You know, it's sort of everything goes around and comes around in a circle by Joni Mitchell. Yesterday, a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like "when you're older" must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captives on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And his friends say, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, the painted ponies go up and down. We're captives on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. The years spin by and now the child is 20. His dreams have lost some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game. Thank you.
Sweet, John.
And now,
I'm just going to make a little not an announcement. I want to make a speech. So put me on real short, and then Randy and
a speech.
Holly will sing. Yeah, I just wanted to say that we are so honored to have such great musicians on the show because Holly and Randy have the schedule like you would not believe. They're going all over the country this summer, and I got a email invitation from one of the original signers of the LITA thing, and she said, "Oh, they're on playing for a Ukraine benefit." You know, like, wow. So we have
a
some.
song about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, it's all yours. I'm looking forward to hearing whatever you have to offer today. We're going to have a few songs from you now and a few songs later in the show.
Okay.
We're gonna do some Father's Day stuff
Yeah,
first.
considering that I played Mother's Day songs last month, I got to do equal time for fathers. And so I'm going to do 2 songs I wrote for my dad. This first one is called My Dad.
Oh, you're
One.
out of tune.
I just tuned up.
Really? Okay. All right. That one. C, right?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Can't remember how it starts.
Bum,
You
bum,
just-
bum. My dad was the best gift any little girl would want to have. He would tell me funny jokes and he would talk to me and really listen carefully to what I said. My dad, Sunday mornings at the corner store, just him and me. He'd buy his paper and a comic, order 2 egg creams, and we'd sip and read on red revolving stools. My dad bought an encyclopedia for me when I was 1. Took me to Horn and Hard Art where I'd mix cream corn and mashed potatoes to a pulp. It was my favorite food. My dad, he'd take me to the circus and the movie shows. And even when I was 19 years old, we still would go once a week and watch whatever on the screen. My dad took me driving with my permit and didn't complain if I went fast as long as I stayed back in the car lanes. 'Cause that was more important than a little speed. My dad couldn't deal when I first went with guys who had long hair, puzzled by the changing world and all the meanness there, and the changes he was seeing now in me. My dad getting older, now we live 3,000 miles apart. He's far away but lives much closer in my heart. Though I often wish that he and Mom lived down the block. My dad, we value and respect each other, it's so nice. We have atoned for the infractions that are part of life. It's good to love each other and to know the slate is clean. The baggage has been checked for years, so now we're back to being Me and my pal, who's also known as Dad. My dad, my dad, my dad, my dad.
Oh, bravo.
And this song I wrote years ago. What happened, I think I've told you this, but I wrote a song for my mother and I sent her the lyrics in her Mother's Day card. And then I got a call from my father. And he said, well, you're in big trouble. And I said, well, what did I do? He said, you wrote that beautiful poem for your mother for Mother's Day, and Father's Day is coming up. And I said, well, Dad, I thought about that for a long time. And he's going, no, equal time for fathers. And he was really ragging me. So I wrote this song for him, and I sent a cassette to my parents, and I put my mother's song on side 1, and I put his song on side A. So I wouldn't get any flack from him about having one or the other. So they talk about sibling rivalry, but parental rivalry is even worse.
It's real.
Yeah. Randy saw this. We would get together, and they would both talk to me about 2 different things at the same time. And I would answer them because I was so used to doing it. But yeah, he was just astounded.
Oh, Hallie, my parents did the same thing, and it drove me crazy.
Yeah. Must be a Jewish parent thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the song that I wrote for him when I wrote my mother's song, and it's called My Whistling Dad, because he used to whistle every day when he was coming home from work, and this is the story. My dad worked all day in a women's clothing shop. Once in a while when I was little, he'd take me to his job where they'd all fuss over me, and I'd show them the toys that I brought to keep me company when the grown-ups were too busy. But most of the time I stayed home with my mom, and I would hang around with her and do the things kids do at home. But I keep track of the time so that when Dad would arrive, I could stand at the door so I could hear him whistle. Hey Dad, here you are coming up the stairs and down the hall. I can hear you whistling all the way to our door. Oh, let me hear some more, 'cause for sure nobody whistles any better than my dad. When my dad was a boy, he'd sing with his brother, and now once in a while he'd sing something with my mother. But the way he was most blessed, and the thing that I loved best, was the way that he could whistle anything at all. He could warble, he could trill, like a bird that was a-flying. He could round a note so sweet that it almost left you crying. He could weave notes on the echoes of the ones that just took wing, and puff them out in patterns as though he were blowing smoke rings. Hey Dad, here you are coming down the stairs and down the hall. I can hear you whistling all the way to our door. Oh, let me hear some more, 'cause for sure nobody whistles any better than my dad. Our building, it was brick, and the halls were made of something that was hard and sort of smooth and all covered up with paint. And I don't know what it was, but it made for great acoustics for the sounds that bounced out of the mouth of my whistling dad. The building would resound like a big symphony hall, and my dad supplied the melodies that zigged and zagged the walls. The music swelled in size till the door was open wide. Then he'd hug me in the end. Oh, what a wonderful crescendo. Hey, Dad, here you are coming up the stairs and down the hall. I can hear you whistling all the way to our door. Oh, let me hear some more, 'cause for sure nobody whistles any better than my dad. True story of my
Very nice,
father.
very nice.
Yeah, good whistling from Randy, too. Yes.
Okay, well, I think it's time for equal time. So we just got done doing a memorial service for this fella, Powell St. John, who was one of Janis Joplin's buddies back in the day.
Yeah.
They were in a band together. They moved out to the Bay Area together.
Janis Joplin's sister came to the memorial.
And Powell wrote songs for all kinds of people. He was covered by all kinds of people. He was in Mother Earth with Tracy Nelson. Boz Scaggs covered his stuff.
He wrote Bye Bye Baby for Janis Joplin.
Yeah, Rocky Erickson and the 13th Floor Elevators covered his stuff, and this is one of the songs he did.
Wait a second.
You want a note?
That's it.
Here's the A. Okay.
I'll get back a little bit from the mic.
Chorus first. 1, 2, 3. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Hold these truths to be self-evident. Women rule the world. All you studs had best admit it. Women rule the world. Men chase whores, men make wars, fighting over apple cores. All the while, the truth, of course, is women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Whether it be with feminine wiles or brute intimidation, women in their mighty hands, they'll hold the fate of nations. With a tender kiss or roll in the bed, frying pan upside your head. One love is like I said, women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Think you guys are in control? Well, you might as well forget it. Women got us by the balls, and you might as well admit it. Whether in Congress or on Capitol Hill, or in a motel in Pflugerville, still they'll bend us to their will. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. Women rule the world. They rule the world. Thank you, pal.
I wish.
That's great. Well,
Now let's elect one president.
yeah, I knew Pal. I didn't know that he died. I was sorry
Oh,
to.
yeah, he passed away in August.
Yeah, last summer, yeah.
Well,
We were in his last band, so that's how come we were on the memorial service the other day.
Well, I think this may have been the first time, on another note, to make a bad pun, that we've heard Hali play the mandolin, but maybe I'm wrong.
Because I only know one song on it.
You and me both. Yeah, I've got a mandolin that Eugene, who was on here, gave me, and I can play Woody's Rag, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had me and another guitar player, so Hali figured she'd play all her miscellaneous
So I played the
instruments.
ukulele, I played the banjet, I played the mandolin.
Wow,
Yeah.
very impressive. All right.
The banjet has the same chord structure as the uke, though. So I only had to really learn two kinds of
Maybe it
chords.
should be called a banjook.
Ooh.
Ban the bomb, ban juke.
All
All
right.
right, so I guess we're moving on.
Oh, okay. Victoria, do you want to do one?
Sure, I'll sing a song.
Great. Thank you, Randy and Hallie.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
great.
Oh,
And
thank you for being here in spite of all challenges. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do my little song that I always do so people will know that they've come to the right show. De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores es el arco iris que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. De colores, de blanco y negro, azul y castaño, and rojo is in there too. Son colores que restregan el hijo de la gente. Son colores de gente que ríe y estrecha el mano. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. I better switch to English. I'm kind of getting lost in the Spanish. All the colors we see on the flowers that bloom in the springtime. All the colors of people and birds as they sing in the springtime. All the colors, like a rainbow of love reaching all the way up to the sky. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, my heart has to sing. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, I'd give anything. Now, this time of year is really when you start seeing all the little animalitos all over the garden and baby birds and kittens and everything. So this is a good verse for springtime. Canta el gallo con el kiri, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los polluelos con el pio, 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 pio. Por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, I'd give anything. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, my heart has to sing.
okay, now you haven't told us about the flowers in your hair.
Okay, well, there's a gigantic yellow dahlia left over from some that I picked last week, and the rest these are roses from the Port Costa Rose Garden because I'm the gardener down there. And this is oh golly, I'm not gonna remember the name of the blue flower right now, but let's see. I have sage and I have daylilies, and there are things stuck in there you probably can't really see. But this blue one, what is the name of that blue one? Anybody know? What is that? It's a big, tall, stocky thing, and I love them. But my mind is not bringing that word, so we'll have a quiz later. Are you ready, John?
Hydrangea?
No, hydrangeas are big fat things. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. It'll come to me. It always does, just a little slower than.
All right. All right. Let me move this up so my head isn't cut off. And I wasn't. This is a song that I had no intention of singing, and I haven't thought about it for quite a long time. But clearly, Hali inspired me, and I can't sing it the way it's originally designed because the song is "I'm a Woman," but I can modify it, and I think it goes along with what Hali sang. And I first heard it, Maria Moldauer sang it, and I thought, boy, that's the best version. But it was really written for Peggy Lee, evidently, and she recorded it. Well, she can wash out 44 pairs of socks and hang them on the line. Starch and iron 2 dozen shirts for you can count from 1 to 9. She can skip up a great big dip of lard from a greaser's pan, throw it in the skillet, do her shopping and be back for it melts in the pan, 'cause she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again, she's a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I've forgotten how to play this. Well, she can rub and scrub till this old house shines just like a dime. Starch and iron, feed the baby, grease the car at the same time. She can get all dressed up, go out and swing till 4 a.m. and then lay down at 5, jump up at 6 and start all over again, 'cause she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again, she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Now if you come to her sickly, you know she's gonna make you well. If you come to her all hexed up, you know she's gonna break the spell. If you come to her hungry, you know she's gonna feed you full of her grits. And if it's loving you want, she'll kiss you and give you the shivering fits, 'cause she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again, she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. She's got a $20 gold piece, there ain't nothing she can't do. Well, she can make a dress out of a feed bag and make a man out of you, 'cause she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again, she's a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. And that's all. Thank you. I haven't sung that in a long time. All right. Well, let me try another one. Circle Game, the one I sang before, is kind of about time. And I think I'm going to put together some songs about time. This one's about yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Thank you, thank you. Well, if I'm going to sing about yesterday, usually I sing about today, but I sang that last week, so we'll skip right over to the other one in the sequence, tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Thank you, thank you.
I sang a real good harmony with you on that, John. Too bad we can't have that.
That was my daughter's favorite song when she was about 10.
Uh,
I love that
To
song.
imagine me with red hair and 10-year-old and a little girl. Whatever. All right, Hallie and Randy.
Okay, so as Victoria said, we're playing this Ukrainian benefit tomorrow, and there's a song that John McCutcheon wrote with Tom Paxton called Ukrainian Now.
Which he'll more than likely do at the Freight
Which,
tonight.
yeah.
Or Saturday night.
When I open the paper or check out the news on TV, pictures of buildings exploding is all that I see. But there in the midst of the horror, the blood and the bone, are the Davids against the Goliath defending their home. I am Ukrainian now. I will stand and I will not bow. A half world away, but somehow I am Ukrainian now. I am the Muscovite protesting out in the street. I am the rabbi learning to pray with my feet. I am the soldier who used to dance in the ballet. I am the father sending my family away. I am Ukrainian now. I will stand and I will not bow. A half world away, but somehow I am Ukrainian now. The world that once was so big now seems so small. An attack on the freedom of one is aimed at us all. Sometimes the picture before you is too hard to see. But I can't look away thinking all is what it used to be. While others are mounting resistance, resisting it all. How can we stand by impassive when we hear their call? We are Ukrainian now. We will stand and we will not bow. A half world away, but somehow we all are Ukrainian now. We are Ukrainian now. We will stand and we will not bow. A half world away, but somehow we all are Ukrainian now.
Very nice.
That was John McCutcheon and Tom Paxton. And there's a great video. There's two videos on YouTube. There's one of John doing it himself, and then there's one of John and and Tom Paxton and
Peter, Paul, and Mary, Peter and Paul.
Peter and Paul and Emma's Revolution, and a whole bunch of people are on it. And it's,
Yeah. It's very moving. It's called We Are Ukrainian now.
Great. I remember seeing John McCutcheon at the old Freight and Salvage. He played the hammered dulcimer, really amazing.
Yes,
Oh
he
yeah,
does.
he'll be there. He'll be at the Freight tomorrow night. So we're playing the Ukrainian benefit and then going to the Freight to see John.
Oh.
Okay, Randy, what are you doing?
Why are we mirror image?
I don't know. Just play this song.
Okay.
What key?
Everybody sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. All pitch in, do your thing. To make a better world to live in. Everybody now sing, sing, sing. Let freedom ring. Work together, make new friends, and we can make a better world to live in. The world we know, built on skills, but that alone it don't count. No, no. Without the sweat and toil, yours and mine, you know life wouldn't be worth a dime. Got to live and give, share and care. Really put love in the air. Yeah, yeah. When your neighbor's down, you got to pick them up. You know nobody should live in despair. Everybody now sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. All pitch in, do your thing, and we can make a better world to live in. Well, everybody now sing, sing, sing. Let freedom ring. Work together, make new friends, so we can make a better world to live in. High society has no priority, 'cause we're all part of the whole. Yes, yeah. People shout, you got to hear them out. You know, everybody got a beautiful soul. Well, you know we got to work together, hand in hand. Really try to do our best. Yes, yes. Wouldn't it be a pleasant sight to see a world full of happiness? Everybody just sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. All pitch in, do your thing. We can make a better world to live in. Everybody now sing, sing, sing. Let freedom ring. Work together, make new friends, and we can make a better world to live in. We gonna make a better world to live in. We got to make a better world to live in. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful. By
Dr. Earl King.
Dr. John, right?
Earl King wrote that for Dr. John, and a bunch of folks have done
There we go.
stellar versions of that. Dr. John, foremost among them, yeah.
I just changed it so we're not mirror image. So that
There we go. Hey, now you can read the writing on my
El
on my
Salino
shirt.
Free
Yeah.
Folk Festival. Okay. Well, is our friend still on from Hawaii?
He took a nap, so I turned his
Oh.
video off.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
fell
I'll
right
play this a
asleep. Oh
different
no.
time then.
Okay.
What should I do?
All right. Well, I think Victoria wanted one.
You know, I think
Good.
I'll do
Yeah,
a
go for
song.
it.
I think I'll do
Yeah.
a song, and then we'll have you guys do Amazing Grace. That be okay? All right. Cool. Very nice.
We Victoria on Spotlight.
All right. So my dad loved this song, and thanks to my dad, they made us take classical music training on the piano as little kids forever and ever, as long as we were at home. And I think he hoped I would, jump into jazz. I jumped into folk instead. But we kind of came together on the jazz thing towards the end. And this is one of his favorite songs. It was recorded by Dinah Washington. And I like it because it's a classic Mexican song. Cuando vuelvo a tu lado, no me niegues tus besos, que el amor que te he dado no podrás olvidar. No me preguntes nada, que nada hay que explicarte, que el beso que negaste ya no lo puedes dar. Cuando vuelva a tu lado y estés solo conmigo, las cosas que te digo no repitas jamás por compasión, une tu labio en mi y estrechame en tus brazos y cuenta los latidos de nuestro corazón. What a difference a day made, 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where they used to be red. My yesterday was blue, dear, but now I'm part of you, dear. Lonely nights are through, dear, since you said you were mine. What a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, oh, it's heaven, I tell you. With romance on your menu, what a difference a day made, and the difference is a you. No repitas jamás por compasión entre tu labio en mío y estrechame en tus brazos y cuenta los latidos de nuestro corazón.
Beautiful, beautiful.
For you, Dad.
Oh, for you, Dad. Okay. Well, should we go to Amazing Grace or do we sneak in another song before then?
Well, it's up to
Oh,
you.
sneak one in.
You gonna sneak one in, John?
Oh, yeah, I'll sneak one in.
We still have 7 minutes. That's plenty of time.
Oh yes, Amazing Grace is a shorty.
All right, we'll sneak. I wanted to play the banjo again.
Oh, good. All right.
Rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'll lay around the shack till that mail train comes back, then I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. Ain't gonna work on the railroad, ain't gonna work on the farm. I'll lay around the shack I get that?
Delphinium.
Delphinium.
I knew,
Delphinium. Okay.
I knew
All
a guy
right.
named Delphinium. He was going to pour
And then
deck.
there was Del Shannon.
Del Shannon.
Del
Okay.
Monte.
Well, I guess we're going to finish up Del Monte. Okay, so we're going to do
Armin
Amazing
Del.
Grace.
That's a pretty pointy joke. I don't know. I think that.
D. Be able
Uh,
to see the words and point to the verse we're gonna do.
Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe so far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been near 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Bravo, bravo.
And it's 3 o'clock. Now it's 3 o'clock.
So,
Target. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys. It was a good show, and it was a hot day. I don't have AC. I got my fan, though.
Uh-huh.
we don't need. We just keep all the doors closed and open them up at
Our,
night.
our living room is real. I insulated the heck out of my attic, so
Oh,
it
wow.
keeps the heat in well.
Well,
Keeps the no, not the heat,
Keeps
but
the heat out.
heat,
yeah.
heat out, and it's cool in here. As you can see, I'm just
Good, good. Well, everybody stay cool if possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll break tonight, so it'll.
just
Feel
be
better
cool,
tomorrow.
boys. Real cool.
hey, that remix is pretty good. I don't know if you saw the new one, but
Oh, it was wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you. It's a wrap.
Okay, see you next time.
See you
Yay,
next
love is the answer. Bye.
Bye.